that, and to make this actual tank look like a beautiful tank and not like it's been strip mined and strip forested. It's very shortly. Oh, well, are you going to help me plant? Yeah. Come on, get your other tweezers. So what we're trying to do is just layer this. So what I'm actually doing with most of mine, I actually start with the tallers at the back, and then by the time I'm down the front, I'm only using the very tips. And then all of a sudden, when it grows, all those leaves look, and I get quicker growth out of my plants without throwing in a whole heap of fertilizers, apart from fish poo. It's good. So, if you want to keep on going then, I'll do it on this sand, because that's what the big showstopper is. Also, because I've got Corey here, I'll put some Corey in that corner there to tie in these two sides. I put my sword here instead of right in that corner because it would look too obvious. I've got this here and then that over there. It'd look like I've done it on purpose, and it doesn't look like nature's went a bat or an animal's poo or taken it there. So a good trick is, I saved these two big bushy ones for last. Bushy. That's a really good word. There's actually three there. So by planting these three in the front, two things that I'm doing, I'm hiding my heater where there will be waste around it, so that'll grow right up to the very top. And then when Josh plants all the hygrophila down here, and in between it, it's matching with here, there, right along.
You're not worried about them around the filter?
No. They're a broadleaf. It'll only be here, so that'll be actually open up to here. I'll have that bit fairly spare. But the thing is too, I just want my filter to mainly circulate the water and pick up any big heavies, because what I want is my plants to pick up all the waste and do their job, what nature does and makes them do. Even though, while Paul's recording this, I know guys that Corey Mambosa is not a natural aquatic plant, and some of these aren't natural aquatic plant, but go get your stuff because it works. So, yeah. Also, I forgot to bring that over to here. We do that, and with this design, I would actually use offcuts here. See how I've got the shallow soil at the front? I'd use these offcuts, because if you plant those offcuts and those tips into the shallow soil, it'll get very low to the ground and won't ever grow big and tall because it can't get a root hole and it'll go short. So then all of a sudden you've got these palms all down the front, which gives it depth. And all of a sudden you're looking at it going, wait a minute, are they supposed to be them? And they're really big. And that's really small, so it must be a different plant. Cool? Do you want to plant them?
Just continue along.
Just continue there. Who wants to give Josh a hand? Do you want to have a go at planting? You already dug yourself in, you know how to do it, so you can wait. There you go. Go for it, guys. Yeah, make it easier for you. And see how I've got my crested here? My crested Java. Watch this. There's a real quick one. Again, the whole tying in. And it doesn't look too obvious. Because as that grows, you can cut that off. And it'll grow thicker and thicker and thicker. So see how we got this flow, and then all of a sudden this tank's going to be full as. And then when your fish go in there, you're looking at your tank before you're looking at your fish.
Yeah.
And that's what's always going to make you keep in your tank.
Yeah.
So after we've done that, I'll get the water in there, I'll start doing the gravel. But I've just got to take flight for a second, guys. My back's killing me. And just that one there, just for good measure.